Hi friends, my name's Sophie and today we're going to be moving through a slow flow for new beginnings. So we are going to start just how I'm seated here in Virasana. The heels are underneath of me. If it's uncomfortable for your legs here, then just switch to a cross-legged position. I want you to be comfortable. You can also, if you have a block, you can also sit on the block, put it between your heels, and that might help. Have your palms face up on your thighs. Relax your shoulders down and close your eyes. And then soften through the face. Just let go of everything. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let go again. Soften. And take a couple more breaths to bring yourself into this space of awareness. Recognizing that every day when we wake up, we have a chance to start over, to start new, and to mess up again. And life happens through all of those moments. Go ahead and gently blink the eyes open and reach your arms up to the sky. Interlace your hands and place them behind your head. Take a little back bend. Opening the heart, opening your heart to new beginnings. And if maybe things feel stagnant or even stable in your life right now, and it feels like not much change has happened, lean into that as well. Because the change comes when we least expect it. Reach the arms back up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, release your arms down. We'll do one more stretch from this position. Bring your right hand down to the right and take your left arm up and over as you take a side bend and open through the left side body. Whenever we take a side bend and we take our arms over our head, we enhance our capacity to breathe because we're creating space in the lungs. Take one more full breath here. And slowly switch sides. Bring your left hand down and take your right arm up and over. I saw a quote, and I'm sorry I don't remember who said it, but it's a beautiful one. And the saying is, there will come a time in your life when you think you're finished, and that will be the beginning. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Feel the palms pressed together. Feel the finger pads pressed together. Feel your body. How do your toes feel pressing into the ground, your knees, your shoulders, your neck, your head? Just begin bringing in that ultimate awareness of our whole body. And gently release your hands down. And let's make our way off of our knees here, or off of our heels. So come into table and extend your right leg back behind you and press back through your heels so that you get a stretch through your right calf. Fingers are spread. And let the breath really be big, moving in and out of the belly, expanding and contracting through the belly. Bring your knee back down to the ground and extend your left leg straight back behind you. And it's through this solidity, through the left toes and the right toes and the palms, that we begin to feel the stability. And through stability and through feeling grounded is where we can really embrace change and embrace new beginnings. Because yoga practice gives us a chance to pause in the midst of our life and really just see and feel what's happening before it passes by. Bring your knee back down to the ground. And walk your hands forward for puppy. Bring the forehead to the earth. Feel the weight of your forehead on the ground. Let your heart melt a little bit more to the earth. Maybe crawl your fingertips a little further forward. And then slowly rise up onto the hands and move into a few rounds of cat-cow. So drop the belly and open through the heart. And then exhale and round the spine for cat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Being aware, keep going, be aware of each and every movement and the smoothness of the movements as you continue. And even the spaces in between the poses. Can we pause, move slow, and feel? Because it's those in-between spaces that really matter. We're not always trying to reach a destination. Let's come back into tabletop when you're ready. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and come into downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. Maybe shake your head. Maybe lift your heels and lower them a few times. Big belly breaths. Bring your feet together and lift your right leg up to the sky. And can you pause here in this? Sometimes we consider this a transition pose, but can we pause? Instead of wondering what the destination is, can we remain present in the in-between phases? Not so focused on the end goal. Inhale. Step your foot outside of your right hand on exhale. As you make your way into lizard, move forwards and backwards. Just arriving. And then when you feel ready, put your back knee down onto the ground, untuck your left toes, and let's reach the right arm to the sky. And we're going to take some big circles with the right arm, so go back behind you or towards the back of the mat, and then down, around, and back up. And keep moving like that. Smile with your heart, maybe with your face too, if you'd like. It never hurts. And we'll be doing some hip and heart opening to allow us to arrive into our new beginnings. Opening the body. Take the right arm back up to the sky. Now you may stay or you may bend your back knee and grab onto your foot. And if you want a little more stretch, try flexing the foot and holding on to the sole of the foot with the hand. A lot of opening happening here, rotating especially through the chest. And make sure that your left shoulder is not sinking, that you're not sinking into your left shoulder and you're kind of pulling it back to open the heart a little bit more. For 3, 2, 1, release your foot. Bring your hands down to the ground. And slide your right foot over to the right for pigeon pose. We'll slide it, or to the left, I'm sorry. Slide your right foot to the left. Rise up onto your fingertips and root down into the center. So you're not leaning onto the right too much. So you're in pigeon. Then walk your hands down and rest your forehead to the earth if you can. If you want a little bit more, I'll give you a variation option. We can take the left hand and bring it left arm, bring it underneath, thread it to the right side. And you can bring the palms together. That might feel too intense. It might not feel comfortable. If that's the case, just come out of it and just be in regular sleeping pigeon. Relax the weight of your head down so there's no tensing through the neck. And remember, each breath is a chance to start over, each moment, each second. You breathe in and you breathe out, and the moment is new. And there's something so beautiful about the fact that everything is changing, everything is fleeting, nothing is permanent. If you're in your twist, put your hands back down, and then everybody rise up back onto your hands for pigeon. Option to bend your left knee and grab onto your left foot with your left hand. Otherwise, both fingertips are down and you're facing forward. And we're all in some form of what I like to call an exalted pigeon. The chest is up, shoulders are back. If you have another variation you like to take of mermaid pose or king pigeon and you feel open and okay to do that, you can. Just a couple more breaths. Breathe into this exact present moment right here, right now, not wondering what's coming next, not waiting for what's coming next. Just being alive, radiant. When you're ready, come on down and back to down dog. And take a moment to walk your dog. Which reminds me, I need to walk my dog in real life. Always, right? Now, bring your feet together and lift your left leg up and just feel, notice, especially how your right leg feels now that we've done some big hip opening, hip stretching. And we're staying here in this transition pose. And on your exhale, step your foot outside of your left hand for lizard. And if you've been practicing with me for a while, you might realize that lizard is my favorite. And I like to do it a lot. Maybe we move forwards and backwards. When you're ready, set your back knee down, ground it down, untuck your right toes, lift your left arm up, twist. And we're going to take big circles. Left arm goes back, down, around, and bring it back up. So continue to take big circles like that, like we're flossing through the left shoulder. The next time the arm is up, let's keep it there, friends. Either stay or bend the back knee and grab onto your foot. You're always welcome to bend the knee and also keep it there without grabbing. That'll strengthen your hamstrings. That's fine too. Notice if you're tensing physically or mentally, anywhere in the body, anywhere in the mind. Give yourself space to breathe and feel and experience your body in this very moment. Then slowly release your hand down to the ground and slide your left foot to the right side, setting up for pigeon pose. Rise up onto the fingertips, or what I'm calling right now exalted pigeon. And then you can put your forearms down and put your head down on the ground. Or if you're taking the variation twist, you're threading the right arm through to the left and bringing the palms together. Where's your breath? Slowly make your way back up onto your hands. And you might stay on your fingertips and open the heart nice and proud. Or you might bend your right knee and grab onto your right foot with your right hand. So a lot of grabbing onto the foot, a lot of quad stretching. And if you're not there yet, that's no problem. The quadricep muscles are big, long muscles, and there's four of them, four major ones. And so it's a lot to bring the leg into this position. And when you're ready, slowly release and come back to down dog. Pedal out your heels. And then bring your knees to the earth. And we're going to come upright for to set up for one camel pose. Now, if you need something under your knees and want to roll up your blanket, feel free. Not your blanket, your mat. Or if you have a blanket, you can do that as well. Bring your hands behind your back, fingers face down, hips move forward, and lean back. You can also have the fingers facing up. That might feel good to you. You might also grab onto your heels. Keep shifting your hips forward. Keep opening through your chest. Breathe. Feel the breath move through your whole body. If you can't breathe, you've gone too far. We don't want to stop the flow of energy. Big breath so your whole body lifts on the inhale. When you're ready, we'll come back up to all the way upright and then sit down on your heels and then lay down onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. I want you to do this gently. We just did a back bend, so knees in very gently. You're not like hugging them in really tight. And rock side to side. Now keep your right knee in your chest and take your left leg long to the ground and open your right knee to the right. Open it like your knee is coming in towards your right shoulder. Circle your right ankle around 3 times slowly in each direction. Breath maybe a little softer now that we're on our backs and we're starting to wind it down a little bit more. Feel the breath moving in and out of your nose. And bring the knee across the body over to the left side and open your right arm to the right. Try to get your shoulders flush to the ground and don't worry about the right knee touching the ground. So more focused on the chest and upper back for this twist right now. Let the exhale soften the small muscles and tendons in your neck and shoulders, and the jaw. Each breath a chance to start new. And bring your knee slowly back to center. Switch legs. Left knee comes in for Ekapada Apanasana. Right heel goes down. Open your left knee to the left while keeping your right heel anchored down. And circle your left ankle 3 times in each direction. Bring the knee back to center and cross it over to the right side. Left shoulder opens to the left, anchored down through the shoulders. When you inhale, you're inhaling love, and you're exhaling fear. Inhale, acceptance. Exhale, holding on. There's really nothing to hold on to. Bring the knee back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. And then happy baby, grab onto the outer edges of your feet. It might feel good to kind of play around with straightening one leg at a time, like the way a happy baby does. If it feels good, maybe you just rock a little side to side, knees bent, trying to get the back of the pelvis flat down to the ground. And even really breathing into this in-between moment where you might know or you might not know that we're kind of going into Shavasana next, but can we be fully present and aware with this moment? I'm grateful for the ability to do happy baby. And then when you're ready, you're going to release your legs down for Shavasana. Now make sure you're comfortable. If you need to grab some extra clothes, socks, we are actually going to do a little bit of a yoga nidra or yoga nidra. And if you're not familiar with that, all it means is I'm going to guide you through your Shavasana today. It's going to be a relatively short version of a yoga nidra. But I want you to get comfortable, and then when you get to your back, close your eyes. Take up space on your mat with your legs and your arms, and maybe even probably beyond the four corners of your mat as well. And then take 2 sips of breath in, breathing in love. Exhale all the way out, exhaling fear. 2 sips of breath in. Exhale, release. Once more like that. In, let it go. Let your body melt, surrender into the comfort of the earth. Bring your awareness to the space between the eyebrows and the seat of intuition. And relax the eyebrows, relax the cheeks, insides and the outsides of the cheeks. Relax the teeth and the tongue. And be aware now of your jaw and the chin. Bring awareness to both shoulders and both elbows and both palms and all 10 fingertips, finger pads softened. Take a breath in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Bring awareness to your heart center. center of your chest, your rib cage, the belly, and the belly button, and the lower back, and your pelvis, the beautiful art that is your pelvic bones, the entire bowl of your pelvis that holds you, and the knees, and both feet, and all 10 toes, and the soles of your feet. And bring your awareness back to the space between your eyebrows and the very crown of the head, top of the head. Now the whole entire body is resting. The whole body in this form of deep rest. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, no one to be. And you and all that is you resides in this higher state of consciousness. Your breathing body, effortless. The whole body illuminated with light. And in this moment, you are complete and whole, and you are free. And no matter where you are in your life in this very moment, remember that you are just getting started. And bring awareness into your physical body as you begin to deepen your breath. And you maybe bring movement now, if you're ready, into the fingers and the toes, very slowly. When you're ready, bend one knee at a time until both feet are flat on the earth. And gently roll to one side. And slowly press yourself up to a seat. Bring your palms together at your heart. And we'll bow together in gratitude for this practice. Thank you as always for allowing me to guide you. Take your time arising and moving into the world. Anytime we do Yoga Nidra, you want to move slowly and try to kind of harness and cultivate that feeling for just a little while longer. And hopefully bring it into the rest of your day. And then when you're ready, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. And I'd love to have you subscribe as well to the channel if you're not subscribed. If it calls to you, please do so. And I will see you next time.